Deindustrialization in Europe. Recent data shows industrial production in Europe has declined, driven by weak internal demand, high energy costs, and stiff competition from the US and China. The Wall Street Journal warned in January that Europe's growth model is struggling, with a reported 2.2% decrease in industrial production in the Eurozone and a 1.7% drop in the EU. The large economies Germany, France, Italy, and Spain saw declines in capital goods and consumer durables production, while smaller countries like Denmark and Greece experienced growth, especially in industries like pharmaceuticals. The former European Central Bank president, Mario Draghi, cautioned that Europe faces an existential challenge, with American incomes growing nearly twice as fast as those in Europe since the pandemic. High energy prices, primarily for natural gas and electricity, put EU industries at a disadvantage against the US and China. While renewable energy has expanded, challenges in storage, transmission, and pricing persist, keeping overall power costs high and forcing some companies to relocate to lower-cost regions. Germany's dependence on cheap Russian gas has been spotlighted as a vulnerability, leading critics to argue that the model is outdated in a world where global demand is shifting from manufacturing to services. European industrial giants, such as Volkswagen, have faced competitive and regulatory pressures, with even traditional export-focused industries like chemicals and steel struggling due to high energy and environmental costs. Experts like Nico Palish at Oxford Economics suggest Europe's industrial recession doesn't signify full deindustrialization. Instead, energy-intensive industries may decline, while high-skill sectors like pharmaceuticals and aerospace continue to thrive. However, Draghi warns that Europe's aging workforce and limited innovation compared to tech-driven markets in the US could hinder future growth. Policy recommendations focus on reforming energy markets, shifting toward domestic-led growth, and prioritizing innovation. Draghi suggests that without structural changes, Europe risks falling behind both the US and China economically, which could ultimately compromise its social and economic stability.